Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 238. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to everybody up right now here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. Okay, sorry if I'm a little out of breath in this video. I just finished filming a video before this. It was about the whole, I don't know if you guys saw the upload, but I was talking about CM Punk and the possibility of him like full-on wrestling again, because he did have that one wrestling return that we talked about a few news episodes ago. Made an entire video about it. It was the previous video, so you should definitely check that out if you haven't already. But anyway, this is WWE News and Rumors, episode 238. We have some very juicy stuff to talk about today, so here we go. The first news story is about Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan basically, he's injured, right? So I've talked about this for the past few news episodes. It's kind of like a secret what his injury is. The rumor going around is that it is another concussion, and the reason like it's not public right now, and the reason it's being kept a secret because they don't know how bad it is, or if Bryan's gonna be like forced to retire again or something like that. But basically, this is not a rumor. This is a news story, and the news story is Daniel Bryan is actually set to be on SmackDown this coming week. So I don't know if he has an announcement or something, or if he's medically cleared. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next news story, the final news story before we jump into rumors. Sorry, there wasn't too much today. But anyway, Sasha Banks has been spotted for the first time since she has gone on this little hiatus from the WWE. So she was spotted with Bayley at some kind of like comedy show in Austin, Texas, which is completely fine. Like, just because someone is pissed at WWE and don't want to work with WWE doesn't mean they're going to be like a hermit and stay in their house. But she was at some comedy thing with her friend, and that's completely fine. I don't know. There's really not an update on her. Like, it's just kind of like a wait-and-see situation and what she decides to do. So there you guys have it. Those are the few news stories I had for you guys today. So now we're going to jump into some juicy rumors. For the people who were asking for juicy rumor shirts, there is now juicy rumor shirts. For those interested, my merch link is down below. The first rumor is about Sasha Banks. So we just now got done talking about Sasha Banks in the news section of this video, but basically Sasha Banks, the rumor here is literally like insane. Like, it's completely insane. So basically, so Sasha Banks, she's having some difficulties with WWE right now, right? So she's not happy in her place with the company. She's like frustrated creatively, and she's just like pissed at everything to do with WWE right now. And she's like almost quit the night of WrestleMania, but she's on a break right now. So they basically told her, take a few weeks off, see how you feel, and then we'll talk about if you're leaving or not, or whatever the hell. So the thing is, if she decides to quit, they're not going to release her contract, I don't think, because they don't want her showing up in AEW or whatever. And they're going to let her like sit out the remainder of her contract. I'm not actually sure how long is left on her contract. But here's the crazy thing. So WWE, they have this policy in their contracts nowadays that says if you're injured or you take time off or whatever, that time you're off for injury or whatever the heck it may be is added on top of your contract. So basically, if Sasha Banks decides to quit WWE, her contract is not going to run out with her sitting at home. It's going to be frozen. So basically, her contract is never going to expire. That's crazy to think. I don't know if they're actually going to do that, but that's just something people are talking about that they could technically do. And that's just crazy. So literally, she doesn't have a choice here. You have to wrestle for the rest of your contract with WWE, or you're basically never wrestling anywhere ever again. And that's just absolutely like insane. All right, the next rumor is about this. I don't know if it's a specific topic, but there is no like shows this weekend, and I know not a lot of people knew that, because most people don't know the house show when they're happening or locations unless you're planning to go to the house show. The house show is near you. Basically, this weekend they don't have any house shows. Usually on weekends they have house shows, but the reason they didn't have any this weekend is because when they made like the schedule for 2019 with the arenas they're going to and the dates and all of that, they planned for the wrestlers to have this weekend off, because originally they were supposed to go to Saudi Arabia on May the 4th. They were supposed to go to Saudi Arabia, I believe, but that Saudi Arabia show has been moved until June, right? Yeah, the Saudi Arabia show has been moved to June, so they're no longer leaving, but they still have this weekend off. So that's why there's no show this weekend, in case someone was wondering, but I doubt anyone was. All right, the next rumor is about WWE. They are doing surveys, testing, whatever we want to study. I don't know what kind of thing we want to use, but basically, WWE, they're asking the fans their opinion on stuff. Finally, they're listening to the fans. So basically, the only reason they're doing this is to look like the good guy in this whole WWE versus AEW thing, because they're realizing how big of a freaking threat AEW is, and they're literally terrified. And they're like, okay, we're gonna have to listen to the fans and see what they want, so the fans don't think we're the bad people who don't listen to the fans, and then AEW is the people who listen to the fans, therefore they're a better wrestling company. So let's listen to fans. Let's put out some BS surveys that don't count for anything. I don't know. Apparently they are actually real. Like, that was a joke. Apparently they are actually real. They're actually listening to us now because they are actually really concerned about why ratings are so low. They don't know why ratings are so low. They literally have no clue. Just ask the fans and you'll figure it the hell out, WWE. Alright, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Bray Wyatt. Okay, this is not what I'm talking about, but have you guys seen the t-shirt they released? Everyone's making fun of it on Twitter, but basically it's just like the square logo that they just like stamped onto a shirt, and it does not look professional or anything at all. Like, did you guys have to leave it in a little rectangle? You couldn't have like cropped out the stuff and just put like the letters on there? Like, really, you're that lazy? And it's just like, you could make a better shirt yourself. With like the iron-on things from Walmart with the individual pieces, just put one there, like whatever. Okay, enough of making fun of the shirt, but about the whole Bray Wyatt thing. There's been rumors that they're actually canceling his new gimmick because the advertisers see it as he is a cult leader of children. So that's why. So they don't know if they're going to cancel it. There's talk about doing it, but they do have a backup plan in case they do have to cancel it. Apparently the backup plan is they're going to be making a new Wyatt family. Not with the same people, even though the same people are still in the WWE. They're going to be putting a new Wyatt family together. I doubt they're going to be called the Wyatt family, but it's going to be like some weird name, I'm sure. But it's going to be Bray Wyatt, Eric Young, and Nikki Cross. So Eric Young, Nikki Cross, Bray Wyatt, new Wyatt family, apparently. So it's apparently what's happening. I don't know, though, but I don't want to say that's what's happening. That's the backup plan in case this whole, like, hi, guy, hi, children, welcome to my show, or whatever the heck kind of gimmick he's doing now. If WWE decides that, oh, he's a cult leader of children, this was a bad idea, let's cancel this, then that's the backup plan. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about CM Punk maybe going to AEW. Now, I don't want to push this too much. Like, I just did an entire video about it earlier today. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It was the video before this. But it seems like CM Punk is maybe just a teeny bit. I don't want to say he is completely warming up to the idea, but he's like, just like moving a little closer to being like, So there's a rumor going around that CM Punk's warming up to the idea of having a full-on wrestling return and actually wrestling. So, like, yes, he did the run-in, and that was actually him. He actually has returned to wrestling a few times since the whole 2015 leaving the WWE thing. So apparently he has been wrestling a few times under a mask, but as for like an actual return as CM Punk, there's rumors that it might happen because in a public interview, CM Punk was asked about AEW, and he's like, if AEW sent me an offer, the Young Bucks sent me an offer, I would listen to it. So, I mean, that's a possibility. I don't know. I don't think it's a whole money-related thing. It's kind of like a CM Punk is kind of a guy like, I don't care about money. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it if I don't want to do it because you're not me, I'm me, so go screw yourself. All right, the next rumor is about Money in the Bank. So, do not hold me to this if this is not true, but there's like massive rumors going around right now that some idiot already like leaked these. I guess the person who made these graphics leaked them or whatever. So basically, the Money in the Bank ladder matches, the men's one and the women's one, both of those match cards have been apparently leaked. So we know every person that's going to be in the match, supposedly, if these things are real. So here it is, just take it with a grain of salt. So the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Here are the participants, if you will. Okay, so we have Lars Sullivan, Andrade, we have Aleister Black, we have Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, Cesaro, and Drew McIntyre. So I said in the last news episode, Drew McIntyre is actually the rumored winner. So he is rumored to be in the match, rumored winner. I think that's our best bet there, but that's it. I mean, I'll read it one more time because I talk too fast sometimes. So we have Lars Sullivan. So he's new in WWE, but he's going to build up to be this monster or whatever. But I feel like everyone's just going to go after him. So he'll probably be like out of the match pretty fast. We have Andrade. So that's a possibility for a winner. Ricochet is also a possibility for a winner. We have Aleister Black, another possibility. Like these younger stars are always like a possibility in my head because Money in the Bank is kind of like a match where someone unexpected can win and they have a whole year to build them up to be a star and the next champion. And then obviously we have Mysterio, which is a very like experienced, amazing wrestler, but I just don't think they're wanting to do a title run on someone who has already had a wonderful career. Cesaro, I don't know if they're actually interested in the Cesaro singles like main event title thing, but I definitely see that they're interested in Drew McIntyre, especially Vince. Okay, on to the women's match. The women's ladder match, here are the rumored participants of it. We have Tamina Snuka, we have, well I guess it's just Tamina now. They're dropping last names and they're dropping first names and they're changing names and just choose a freaking name and stay with the Vince, it's not a big deal. Alright, anyway, we have Tamina. Sasha Banks is actually a rumored participant in this. So this graphic I guess was made before this whole drama thing went down, so if Sasha decides she's not staying with the WWE, even though her contract might never expire and she's probably going to be forced to wrestle anyway, they'll fill her spot with someone else, but this is the current, like, original plan. So, Tamina, Sasha Banks, Natalya, Naomi, Bayley, Carmella, Ember Moon, and Sonya Deville. So, yeah. I mean, this isn't a prediction, so I'm not giving my predictions yet, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of, I guess, people in there I could see. I don't want to say people, maybe, yeah. I think personally Ember Moon might be winning that because I think everyone else has already kind of had their spotlight. If not Ember Moon, maybe Sonya. But yeah, so those are the two rumored like match cards that are supposedly real, but I don't know. So don't believe that and don't put it on me if it doesn't happen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I will be talking about in this video, it is about Brock Lesnar. I'm not doing that voice. I don't know if you guys have been fans of the channel for very long, but like in 2015 I used to go all out because just Paul Heyman like builds up anything and Paul Heyman can make anything seem like amazing and just Heyman put it over in my mind. And I was like, oh, I forget the reigning, defending, I just like, Heyman's just like incredible and just amazing talker in general, but that's just something I just think about when I try to do the whole Brock Lesnar thing. But Brock Lesnar, the rumor about him, don't worry, he's not coming back to WWE. So Brock Lesnar is actually going to be scheduled for a UFC fight, so Lesnar is out of the WWE for the foreseeable future. Fingers crossed. And that's basically all I have to say about this. Like Lesnar, just kind of a guy there for the money. He sees it as just a job. I mean, he's just a big athlete guy from, he's from Minnesota, lives in Canada now, and he just hates people in general, and he's just not a likable guy, but he doesn't have to be a likable guy because he's making millions of dollars for wrestling like a few times a year. So, I mean, he's smart with money, but other than that, he's not like a very likable wrestler, so I'll continue to say I'm not the biggest fan of Brock Lesnar, but it's completely fine, but he's not in the WWE, he's in the UFC, he can freaking stay there if he wants to, because I don't really care. But this isn't like like usually in the last like news story, the last rumor or whatever, I'll like talk for a little bit of like the most like exciting thing in the video. But unfortunately for this episode, it's not going to be because I don't care and I'm glad he's gone. But anyway guys, that is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's see, what do I want to promote in this? A few people were asking for the juicy rumor shirts. The juicy rumor shirts or whatever the heck, juicy rumor shirts are now available on my merch store if you guys are interested in those. Patreon, if you want to help support the channel, it's only $1 and you're not just giving away $1. You get stuff in return, and obviously you can donate more, and the more you donate, the more free stuff you get. But anyway, I'll let you guys continue with the day because I've already double uploaded the hell out of this channel today and bored the hell out of you guys enough today. So I'll let you guys continue on with your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, share the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.